How DLV delicious people? Today we're here to play a game called Movie Director Simulator. If you've seen these enough, then you'll know enough about all of this. Um, I'm going to be talking about something while I'm going to be kind of trying to be doing some stuff here. So, we're going to get on with some of the stuff. But I just want to say that this week, I'm going to be talking in every video about this. Um, that I am going to, because Jacksepticeye didn't feel that he legitimately needed to do a charity live stream. I am going to say F Jacksepticeye, and I'm also going to say F to cancer. There's going to be a link down below for everyone to go and to donate to Susan B. Cohen, which, if you don't know, is related to breast cancer. I want you guys to donate to that if you have the money this entire week, because because since Jack didn't feel he needed to do a charity live stream, then I am going to go out of my way to make it aware that I want people to care about charity. So yeah, let's go into. I don't know. Action looks pretty good right now. Action looks pretty good. I think I'll go with action. Um, so I think that was 12 plus. Action. Where is, in fact, there we go. Alrighty. Let's go with 1. Let's go 2. And then music will be 4, because that's normally all the time what I hear about. Without a doubt, let's look at education. The exam is starting. Sloth is not heritable. False? Right. 66% of people haven't seen snow. True? Right. Alright. Cats sleep 70% of their lives. False, right? No, it's wrong. Filming Titanic was less expensive than the ship itself. It's got to be false, because a freaking expansion of, yeah. Yeah, because realistically, expansion for years of whatever. There is a penguin in Norway which has been knighted. I'm hoping that that's false. Right, thankfully. You have passed exam 4 out of 5. Your performance has increased by 10%. Great. Awesome. Cool party points. Let's do a job today. Blue wig, blue costume, blue shoes, red, green. Okay, so red wig, green costume, and black shoes. Red shoes, blue costume, blue wig, blue costume, blue shoes. Okay, oh, black wig. Oh no. Alright, let's kind of fast track. But I still gotta do job. I still gotta do job. Blue wig. Red. Okay, blue shoes. Blue shoes. Blue costume. Black wig. Red wig. Blue. And then green. Black. Alright. Red. Black. Blue. Blue. Blue, green. All right, great. Let's write a script now. Let's go with an ex hired gun. I know I did this one probably before, but I want to see. Let's write a name down. Um, Let's write a name down. Uh, Dick Max. Dick Maxton. Dick Maxton. You have started writing a script. All right. Uh, yeah. Let's. Okay, so let's kind of skip to the next day. Do another job. Do another job. I gotta finish college. I'm gonna finish the college, which is in 3 weeks. Okay. Um, See, kind of when I put a lot of stuff in here, then I really have to. I have a lot of things to juggle. So I'm just trying to green, black shoes, green costume, and blue. Black wig, red costume, and green shoes. Green shoes, black costume, green. Okay, red, green, blue, blue. Oh no, oh no. Write the script. Okay. Average. Oh, I guess I'm close to 30,000. Maybe I can do another update or improvement or whatever. Dick Maxton, who couldn't earn anything much in his life, tries gun business, which comes with lots of troubles. Lots of problems and troubles. They are not easy to come through alive. Dreaming big, Dick Maxton starts wheeling around the earth, coming to different hotspots. Albanian and Iraq hitmen welcome his partners. His business rises and succeeds, but there is an even bigger challenge ahead of him. I really like all these wordages because it really sounds funny and it really kind of fits. It really kind of fits some things. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Who couldn't earn anything much in his life tries gun business. I think I've kind of heard this movie kind of over and over and over again, though. The main protagonist is named Dick Maxton, who has taken interest by the FBI in a good way or a bad way. He was offered a job for the US government. The job was dangerous. The money was too good to refuse. And the women. Of course, he made the deal. Even his wife recommended him to take the job. Okay, maybe scratch that whole women thing, because he already has a woman. When she heard of it, this sounds dumb because it's just like, what is the actual story about him just getting this job? You might as well just call the movie Hired by FBI. Santino de Antonio is a head of Italian mafia who had business with the protagonist named Dick Maxton. Now he asks him to make his final deal. In return, Santino will forgive his debt. But he refuses. And the situation goes out of control. Remember, he's in the mafia. The mafia attacks him, striking his house with a grenade launcher. Now Dick Maxton needs to deal with his oppression and earn his rest. From the mafia? I don't think you're going to be getting a lot of rest, buddy. From the mafia, of all people. If you tick off the mafia, you might as well just never sleep. You might as well just dig yourself into a hole and never come out of it. Is head of an Italian mafia who had business with the protagonist. Now he has to make his final deal. In return, Santonio will refuse his debt. or forgive his debt. So, uh, miffed off the mafia. I just I don't know where to go with that. There's not a lot of wiggle room there. Uh, Man, do we always have to have some kind of bandits or some kind of deal or some kind of something in every single one of these? We're paying his debt for the moneylender. A life of a protagonist named Dick Maxon changes. Really, I didn't think. I thought people's lives would say the exact same for their entire life. When some criminal steal his family member, oh no, Uncle Ben! When some criminals steal his family member, did they take him? Is he Liam? Is Dick Maxton gonna be Liam Neeson? You took my daughter. You took my wife. Bandits put forward certain conditions by which several things need to be done. Like what? Dick Maxton agrees, but a crime gang finds him and takes him. He now needs not only to serve the bandits, but also repay his debt for the moneylender who brought out the crime gang. There's a lot going on here, and really it just seems all jumbled up in everything. I don't know if I can do that. It's a lot of jumble there. It's a lot of jambalaya. Criminal bandits and whatever. Come on. Give me something good, not something bad. Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it. Give. You give. You give. For a long time, Dick Maxon stayed in the shadows, not to endanger other people. But now, when his past is clear in his mind, he knows who the real enemy is, the wind. It gets much more intense, I'm sure it does, when the new players approach. Video game players, or what kind of players are you talking about? The war leaves the local streets for an even bigger scale. This is really vague. I kind of like this in the shadows kind of thing, but now when his past is clear in his mind, which that honestly makes no sense, he knows who the real enemy is. Like I said, the wind. It gets much more intense when new players approach. The war leaves the local streets for a even bigger scale. Okay, for me, for all the stuff that is saying here, it sounds very much, um, it sounds very much like they really wanted to put some like wordages in here to really make it sound like a video game, even though it's really, uh, like I could really kind of do something with this, so we're gonna accept the script because really, like for some freaking reason, this kind of has some kind of like video game kind of sounds to it. Like for some strange reason, like you have players, you have shadows, you have this, you have that, and at the end of the day, it's just, I guess, uh, yeah, I think there's something we can go with this. Main role. uh, Dixon or Dick Maxton. What if Dick Maxton is played by a woman? There's nothing wrong with that. Um, all right, let's see who we will get to eventually play Dick Maxton. Who? Come on, who? Tom Welling. I worked with him before. It didn't go so well. So, not that there's anything wrong with Tom. Is some everything wrong with my movie? Anthony Richards. Anthony Richards. Why not, buddy? You're gonna be our star role. Uh, Grace Crawford, I guess, will be the villain. Yeah. So everything is ready, and I have to put in this like action thing with this kind of because I want to push this like video game agenda. So, um, so really, I think the main character will be your headache is too strong today. You realize that you can't work today. You just can't do it. Just don't wanna. You just don't wanna. You just aren't feeling it. All right, so let's do a jab. Let's do a job. Green, red, black. And I know that was supposedly green. No, not an ad. That's what kerfuffles me more than anything. Black shoes, green, red. Blue. Oops, green, green. Ah, I didn't get as much money because of that thing. That thing. Okay, so I'm not gonna go out for whatever movies because really I just want to get to that other 30,000 so we can make another improvement. Oh God, movie title. So I'm pushing the agenda of it's a movie game. So I think what this is this kind of like rival. I think this is rival. This is rival video game people, and the reason why it's so vague is because there is one guy that always beat everyone in video game competitions, and now he kind of went to seclusion because once you get X amount of money and you can kind of just live off the land, so to speak, you just kind of like retire into obscurity. But these people are coming back to get him for one last round because they they're always gonna be like, yeah, you're the best in the world, you won this or whatever. But it's like, well, yeah, but I never beat Max Dixon, and really that could be his like video game, his video game kind of personality. If anything, I could really cheat for this movie title and really go um and do. I don't even think that would work though, because I could cheat and just like call this playing God, but at the end of the day, this doesn't really work very well, um, because uh, because at the end of the day, it doesn't really work. It doesn't really work well for what the movie is like really. It doesn't really work well exactly with the story. So, video game words and somebody coming back for one last hurrah. Um, Somebody coming back for one last. Uh, I'm trying to think of usually what is like the last. Like, was there ever when we would have like fighting games? Would there ever be one real, true, legitimate? Um, because there's always like overtime. There's always um, but that works for like a sport. It doesn't really work well for a video game. There's always uh, like there's probably some jumbled up words that at the end of the day could justify a video game thing. Um, I could just simply say game not over, but at the end of the day, that sounds really dumb. Um, uh, game God, DLC me, DLC me, DLC me. Um, oh, deal. Legitimately, that could actually somehow, thinking about it, um, DLC me. Like, really, when you think about it, though, when somebody is like the best and highest and hottest or whatever of video game things, a lot of people, a lot of developers go out of their way to put some special thing into games to um, make someone seem very important when at the end of the day, probably a year will pass and you probably won't remember who this is. But DLC me could be just a taunt that is just like um, that like well you're never gonna be good enough because I was the first, I was the one, I was this. So DLC me could be like a taunt and could be like come after me and um because um I'm still the best. So D L DLC me. Come on, DLC me. Yeah, so it kind of works. It kind of works. Uh, like really, the story will have to showcase why. Yeah, because maybe at the end of the day, these people have just gone mad because really, when they've ever played this game, because they still hold on to it, it's still just like part of their lives. They can never beat this one character, and really they just grow just so game crazy that they go after this person and want him um dead, so that way or just want to beat him in any way possible. They want him to lose. So maybe they'll torture him. Um, they'll live stream, torture him, and while he's playing the game, and at the end of the day, we'll just yeah, that's yeah, a lot of story that I'm kind of just flying out of the cuff here. It'll be like tortured gameplay, but yeah. Um, I think I want to go with purple. I don't do purple a lot. DLC me. Maybe I could go stereotypically and just put an I there. Um, wanted. Ooh, that might work. Boo. DLC me. And I know I'm probably gonna repetitively say that too much. I wish there was kind of like a person like holding a trophy or something like that. Um, or maybe that would even work. Even though it would probably wouldn't justify what the game is. But there isn't a lot much for video game stuff. Uh, come on. Come up with something. Come up with something, game. Come up with something for me, game. Uh, come on. It's got to be something. There's got to be something. Boo. Yeah, but there's so many different ways that we could kind of justify this. Mm, come on. Come on. Oh, maybe we can put that because there's a like we can work it into the story that there's a bounty on this to it's been the anniversary. No one has ever beaten this one level of the game. Nobody has completely finished the game because this player. So at the end of the day, um yeah, bounty, and so yeah, I guess we can justify that. Yeah. Yeah, because there's not much video game stuff we can do. So at the end of the day, I guess that's the only way we can justify. DLC me, DLC me, DLC me, and then bounty, which makes sense. Like this person is still touting about how awesome they were, about all of their gameplays from past. So these people are just like, I hate this guy. Like I am just so angry that this person is has retired and they um they don't want to compete because they don't want to get beat. So yeah, just real going out of my way to legitimately finally give something a real legitimate story out of thin air. Um Black costume, blue wig. Black wig, black costume, black. Ah, no. Okay, the film DLC me is ready. Let's see what it's got. Let's see. Hopefully, I just gotta get a decent amount of quality. Okay, good. Uh, Not even slightly enjoyable. Well, I could slightly just not care. The montage needs to be better. I honestly don't like montages in films, but thank you for the criticism. I really appreciate it. This is just terrible. Thank you. More and better decorations are needed. Well, if you want to go fund me for if you want to go fund me for to make a better movie, then I would happily do so. 1,000 DVD sales, though. 40,000 cinema tickets. 354 fans added. 14 experience. 21,000. Your reward is complete. Yeah. 420. All right. So now I'm gonna buy some upgrades. Produce quality, script quality, viewer mount, DLC or DVD sales, cinema income, producer skills. Like for how they consistently talk about decorations. Oh, the exam is starting. If you tickle a rat, it will laugh. No, wrong. Chewing gum burns 50 calories an hour. I think that's true. No, it's wrong. A tarantula can live without food for 2 years. False? Wrong again? The distance between Russia and USA is less than 4 kilometers. False? No. Women's average IQ is higher than men's. True. Yeah, alright. Decreased by 15%. Well, whatever. Whatever. Okay, so consistently people have been asking about decorations, so let's give it to them. There you go. Are you happy now? Congratulations on buying new equipment. Thank you, but now I don't have a lot of money to play with. Cause of you. Cause of you. No, no, I want to refuse that because that's quality is too high. What am I gonna do for another movie? What am I gonna do, people? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I going? As I am comedy. No, I don't really. I'm a little tired of comedy. Comedies. No. Give me anything else. I am willing to do anything else. Fantasy. I've kind of done that lately. Detective, musical. Give me what I need, game. Give me what I need. Fantasy. No! I've kind of gone to that well a lot, game, just so you know. Musical 0 plus. Um, fantasy, comics. I think I've done comics twice now. Action. Give me something interesting game. Give me horror. I'd like to do some horror maybe, or a thriller, or something that is something that I actually might not do fairly frequently. So roll the dice game. Roll the dice. Thriller. 17. That's really asking for it. I really have to directly hit legitimately. Thriller at 19, musical 16 plus. Why not? Let's do a musical. F it. Let's. I have nothing. There's nothing wrong with musicals. Why not just do a musical? What was the age range for that? So I can do the contract correctly. 16 plus. All right. So we can kind of go somewhere with this, but not too much there for it. All right. So let's go script 2. Let's go 1 for computer things, and then music's gonna be 4. Alrighty then. Alright, so let's skip the day. And where's my money? Where is my money? It's week 99 now. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize it was week 99. 4 weeks. Okay, good. So I don't have to really. That's kind of in the back of my mind right now. Finish the college. I don't want to finish the college. I don't want to finish the college. Green. Black wig, blue costume, red wig, black, and black, blue, green. Oh no, I was almost there. Let's go with a female since we did the last one with a musical. Yes. Miss. 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 Collins. Miss Collins. Miss. What kind of name is that? I don't know. But that's the way we go. Miss Collins. Miss Collins. Miss Collins. Okay. So let's skip to the next day. Collect our money. Where is my money? Where's my money? Where is it? I need my green wig. Green costume. Okay. Going back to the shoes. Green, black wig. Okay. Blue, black, and red. Blue, black, green. Red. Oh no. Okay. All right. Bad. I want this to be a really, really good musical thing. Like, it's gotta be something that, like, I wouldn't expect it to be a musical. A family of singers, Von Trapp tells the story of an inflatable thirst for justice. The struggle between good and evil. The center of the events taking place in Salzburg. The governess Yasmin Collins, who manages to change the life of the widowed Captain Von Trapp and his children. A romantic story unfolds against the backdrop of the tragic events of World War. No, we're not doing the Sound of Music. I'm sorry. A young girl named Yasmin Collins is about to get married. Wouldn't you think? She wants to invite her father to the wedding so that he takes her to the altar. But she doesn't know who he is, since her father, Donna, never told about him. Yasmin Collins finds a diary of the mother in which she describes the relationship with three men. Three men? Oh, yeah, this is Mamma Mia. No, thank you. I'm not going to do Mamma Mia. Family of Singers? No, not Sound of Music. I'm sorry. In the century of the story is a young mermaid, Yasmin Collins, who doesn't want to live in the ocean and strives for the human world, wanting to be a part of that world, wanting to become a human and win the heart of a prince. I'm not doing Little Mermaid. I'm sorry. Can we get something that doesn't feel exactly like a musical? Maybe there's some danger involved, and we just picked this. Come on, let's be a part of that world. Yeah, you keep giving us the same script over and over. It's not going to change. Um, this is a story of the corpse day ballet dancer named Yasmin Collins, who cold-bloodedly killed her lover. I'm interested. Once in prison, Yasmin Collins meets Vilma Kelly and other assassins. This is a musical? Yasmin Collins is assisted by a prison warden, Matron Mama Morton. And a sly attorney, Billy Flynn. Oh, this is Chicago. The court finds Yasmin Collins innocent, but it doesn't bring her any joy. Yeah, I think this is Chicago, but this is really interesting. I know it's Chicago, but um uh you can't cage my voice. You can't cage my voice. God, what is the movie title gonna be if I go with this? Um, uh, Striped. God, what would be some musical terminology that I can actually influence in here? Um, uh, Ball and Chain Ballet. Ball and Chain. Uh, Singing in uh, Cell Song. Cell Song. Um, I want to sell my. I just don't think that this is. Come on. I don't think I can. The story of a young girl named Yasmin Collins. She is an orphan, and this is Orphan Annie, I'm assuming, who is going to become a nun. However, others believe. Oh, this is actually Papa. Can you hear me? Yeah, there we go. Papa, can you hear me? All right, come on. I almost did Chicago, but Yasmin Collins is a famous actress and courtesan in the cabaret Colin puts. She needs to seduce Duke and get funding for the theater performance. However, a poor poet falls in love with a girl named Christian. Yasmin Collins responds to his feelings with reciprocity. Duke finds out about this, and the plot is bordered by a love triangle. Falls in love with a girl named Christian. So two girls fall in love with one another. She needs to seduce Duke and get funding for a theatrical performance. Okay, so fund. I have fond memories. I think I might go with this one. Love triangles are always interesting. Funding for a theater, I can like. If a lot of this could be done in modern day, it doesn't feel like something that is like time period piece, and I could probably work with this. Um, is there another way to pay? Is there another way to pay? Is there another way to pay? Because really, at the end of the day, we are going to sing our socks off and get something in our throats. And some notes. Vanessa Essler, alright. Edo Ross. Edo Ross. Edo Ross. Evidently, they really want me to have this Edo Ross person. Nikki Reed. Nick Jonas, he's legitimately an actual singer. But I think I've used him enough. Adrian Brody, come on. Give me something I could hang my hat on here. Blake Lively, I've used a lot. Adrian Brody, come on. Chris Colfer. Matt LeBlanc. Why don't we use Nick Jonas, a legitimate singer? All right. Maybe he'll get the girls all aflutter and they'll want to come to the movie, I guess, is what we're going to do here. Okay. Black, blue, green. Okay, maybe I got the colors mixed up. Green costume. Black shoes. Blue costume. Red wig. Okay, green wig. Boo! Green. Brr. Red. Green. And, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, so education. Exam is coming in 2 weeks. Okay, good. So I can kind of skip this. A new model of iGrouple came out. iGrouple? No. You decided to buy a new smartphone for $1,500. Phones aren't that expensive, just so you know, game. You can have a starter thing. And I had to forcibly get a new phone. So yeah, I know the business of that. Because I forcibly had to. Licenses. License. Let's I guess really at the end of the day, probably music should be a big thing. So I don't have $10,000 to spend or five. Let's just spend 1,000 on music. What is going to be the title though? Sing to keep the doors open. At the end of the day, sadly you can't. Sadly, the movie "Can't Buy Me Love" is already taken. The theater fees. Theater. We gotta work in the love triangle. We gotta work in I need money for something. And yeah, we're gonna work all of this in. Man, I need money and theater and singing and um voice box. Voice all the fond memories, fond melodies. Fund melodies. Fund melodies. Because it's also like fun memories, but it's also fun melodies. Fun melodies? I'm kind of using a lot of trick wordages here. Um, fund love melodies. Fund seductive melodies. Fun seductive melodies. Yeah. Fund seductive melodies. Melodies. Because really, we're seducing somebody. We're trying to get money. And we're trying to sing. So. I don't know. I kind of want to go back to fun melodies. Because it sounds like fun memories. Yeah, I want to. Fund my melodies. Fund. I guess this is what we're going with. Fund melodies. Is there a theater kind of symbol? Hmm. It also is like fond memories, fond melodies. All right. Uh. Mm, come on, come on down. We either need some kind of money thing, or we need some kind of. We either need money, or we need like some kind of fond melodies. Hmm. Come on, game. What visuals can you give me? Candle. Doesn't really help much. Fond melodies. Yeah, maybe this theater is so poor that they have the poorest, the oldest equipment. So like having um like wired microphones and not being able to have like just mics just right off the cuff here. Like I've seen some theaters do and what have you. Yeah, how somebody has to physically work with a corded mic and try to do everything that they're trying to do. Probably would be yeah, let's go with that then. Yeah, let's kind of go with that. And then see how the film's ready. How does it do? Okay. So people, 19 quality, but I'm sure people probably still didn't like it. The montage is on vacation. That's because I hate doing montages. I don't like montages. A big disappointment. You make a bad producer of yourself. If only the lights and the sound was better. Well, God, I try to make one thing good, and then they just have to pinpoint something else. It's just like they're going out of their way to just be like, and I got the thing right on the money there. So if anything, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, everybody.